So you guys know that we have Trump because we insist on having a military-industrial complex, right? I've been thinking a lot about the little fascist show that Hegseth and Trump put on, where they called all the generals in to tell them how they had to be tough and merciless and forget about the laws and be more brutal and violent and disgusting. Um, Obviously, Trump and Hegseth are particularly malign, gross individuals, and you can make a solid argument that they are accelerating a process of making things worse. But, like, this was always going to be what the military industrial complex became um, after the end of the Cold War. Because after the end of the Cold War, we had two choices. We could either close up shop, stop, starting wars everywhere now that there was no reason to start wars everywhere anymore. Or we could make the decision to maintain this vast architecture. And if you have this vast architecture of violence, it's going to invent reasons to be used. All of those justifications have failed miserably over the past 25 years. War in Iraq, famous failed fiasco. Afghanistan, famous failed fiasco. Everything we've done with the military has made things dramatically worse. So at this point, you can either be introspective and say, wow, this is not working for us or for anybody, certainly not serving the American people or taxpayers in any way. We should do what we can to make it smaller or shut it down or at least make it less active. But we've already established that the whole point of our whole political system is not doing that. And if our political system refuses to reckon honestly with the uselessness of our military industrial complex, we're obviously going to go in more aggressive, violent, fascist directions. So Hegseth and Trump, malign, awful, awful individuals, but they are the only answer that the military industrial complex has left. There's nothing useful for the military industrial complex to do other than violence and destruction. We have failed to protect the sea lanes in Yemen. We have failed to do anything to advance peace or security in the Middle East. It's just a destruction machine, and if you insist on maintaining a destruction machine, you're eventually going to get the fascists that want the destruction machine.